I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery.
Spooky up in here. It's crazy in here. We still gonna keep it going, I'm Knuckles. Nobody scares me. Whoever want it, bring it. I don't care. We can do this.
Hello everyone, welcome back to more Ace Attorney. How is everyone? Hope you all doing well today. Sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. My sister was having her blood child, and I was too tired to stream. So I do apologize on that. I hope everyone is doing well today. And the song scene is done by Breedy. Check them out. Link in the description below. I'm free from Turn Back Big Top. I finished that, so I have one more case for Justice for All to plunge into. But I'm still scripting away from GX. So, yay. But I have made great progress in GX. So that is good. We want to make as much progress as we possibly can in that GX script. This case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Grandpa. Believe me, London Bobby's give her his word. You see, sir, the windows of the top floor of the Garby house were top hinge consentment. Obviously, if anything had been thrown out of the window, we would have seen it. I do leave the scene, go fetch help. But my trusty ward was there to make sure nothing was disturbed. I did take my eyes off the crime scene, but while I'm on the side, nothing strange to report on background side. Well, this is quite stark. Top hinge assessment windows. But I did too, it's down the police report. Constable. Ah, yes, I'm sorry about that. I must have had a little drowsy. Can't excuse your sins of drowsiness every time, Constable. I mean, the man was just falling asleep 2 seconds ago. Obviously, you guys woke him to the bone. Not that. Sorry, but... Well, yeah, you gotta explain this to me. And you. Can't excuse your ignorance with such trite remarks, my lone friend. Of course. Sorry. I found him, Mr. Nodderhole, for all-knowing book. Cast your mind back to the windows in Mr. and Mrs. Garber's room. Why, I try. So the window opens in order to allow air to circulate inside the house. But the top hinge... Okay, so... I mean, it is possible for things to fall out of that. I can see here, like, the back of, like... the open part of the window falling down. I'm glad you rectify your innocence. A cassette window's most prominent feature is its stay, a metal bar which prevents the window from being opened beyond a certain amount. It prevents it from opening? That's all news to me. I mean, a book could definitely fall through that. And a knife. Both, definitely a knife. Excuse me, I just downed a Dr. Pepper so I have the caffeine flowing through me. Ooh, excuse me, to make it through stream. Absolutely correct, sir! And otherwise, if a book or a knife would have been followed through that... Oh, but I wouldn't make it to the other side of the street. It was climb against the panel and fall straight down to the pavement below. No. You see the problem, then. Yeah, education Windows is complete. Congratulations, here's your certificate and your participation trophy. There was never any possibility for either the book overnight traveling 15 yards over the road. But unless the window panel had been shelved, something we discounted away. That can't... I mean, let's cross-examine the witness. Do you see that wolf? That young Japanese man just collapsed in agony. Yes, my darling, I saw he crumble before me. What was that? Does he hope if I turn so on or something? Like, okay, chill. Like, what? Like, what am I gonna do? Go back home and go like, I hope you make me crumble like you made the defense attorney today crumble? Oh, whoa, you're so strong. How is this happening? I haven't even started the cross-examination yet, and already my argument's been destroyed. Counsel, if you could drag yourself upright again, but go away to your cross-examination. My lord. Oh, again, a desperate situation. Again, would it be ace attorney if you didn't have a desperate situation? Just saying. Like, desperate situations come with the territory. Hold on, I want... Okay, I did. No, hold on. Before we go further, I want to make sure I'm not being a complete silly Billy. I might be being a complete silly Billy, but I want to double check myself. Double checking myself is always good, because for was might be a little lacking. I am lacking. Okay, so this will need to be changed to 28. Update. And then let me... So, I was about to say, I know I was forgetting something, but I think I did just forget to change the numbering on the tile. And nothing more. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. We're good. We are so good, it hopes. Okay. This kid says, oh, whatever. I don't need weed. Unless I really want to. But I did get some Dragon Maid card, slot Dragon Rules cards that I'm missing in the mail yesterday. I just need one more package. How can you say that's for soon? A very good question, sir. And the answer is this. It's the noble founding principles of the first went on as a reminder for all as policemen of our sword duties. It showed us that before, didn't he? Did he? I can't say I remember. He did. To patrol the streets of London, uphold the peace of the common man. That's what the job's all about. And that's why I can stand here today beside my long-suffering wife and tell you a Bobby's good for his word. While rubbing my tired eyes adamantly. Sir! Oh, Lord, you're so manly. Of course I am, my darling Patricia. Pat. Oh, boy. No, none of this is what I meant. I meant, how can you say the story of this case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Gotham? I say so. You should have said so. Yes, sir. Yes, well. So can you answer the question? That's a waste of time, then. Absolutely, sir. So to the first my ability, sir. It's a surprising reason why Mr. and Mrs. Garba's domestic dispute could be related to this case. But before I get into that, sir, just one thing. Yes. I'm very much like you and all your countrymen to understand, but Great British Institution of Scotland Yard. So I hope you take back some tales of us London Bobbies and how we uphold our guiding principles. I wasn't planning on going back just yet. I've only just arrived here. To that end, sir, I'm happy to lend you my warrant card for your personnel. But I must warn you won't be able to get through it without shedding a few tears. Thank you. I try. Um, 20 miles. Okay. But which do you mean they don't open fully? Is that correct? Yes, sir! They just there to let a bit of air through the house. You see, they're restricted of how much you can open. If they put anything thrown out the window from inside the room, we'll simply strike the pen and fall to the street directly below. For clarity, allow me to mark the map. Here's the location where the object would have fallen. I see. Directly opposite the scene of the crime on the other side of a wide road. Would it have been so hard for anyone to mention this top hinge consentment thing before? It would. It would literally kill them all. Well, I have another question for you, Constable. What would that be, sir? How will you even know? Well, will you have any idea what sort of windows Mr. and Mrs. Gobbler's house is furnished with? That's true. It's not like they were suspected of anything right off the bat. Ah, well, sir. That's very simple. You say I helped with that investigation yesterday.
Excuse me.
Do you have something to add, Miss Beat? Sorry. You look, well, delighted. Is there some particular reason for that? Oh, I was just remembering. That's all. We were really so lucky. Oh? Lucky, what do you mean? Well, of course I feel terrible for the poor woman who was attacked. Don't misunderstand me. Please. I mean, she was naive unexpectedly. But we were just so lucky it didn't have a roast beat, so it was so close, you see. Oh, I hadn't realized. Oh yes, that's true, but well, that's the boundary between roast beat and the next one. Is that like my love? Cause for beat. Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. That's the reason why I was helping out with the interviewing the occupants of the Goblin house yesterday. The house is on my beat, you see, sir? But we'll kind of get close then. Constable, I wonder if you could clarify something. If the Goblin house is on your beat, does that mean that the pavement next to it is as well? Outside of Goblin's house? Yes, ma'am. The pavement of that side was part of my beat. I see. So unaware of that. I just think if a woman had been attacked just on the other side of our road, we would have never been able to go for that meal to celebrate our wedding anniversary. Oh yeah, they moved the body, didn't they? And that's the life of a Barbie after all. Extraordinary people are Barbies. Tirelessly looking for the benefit of all Londoners. Do you know what I think? I think it's very good. It was a good load for everyone in my world for all of his hard work. Don't you think so, my darling? That must be it, Pat, my love. It must be. I think perhaps we should make sure we have that information officially on record. Leave it to me, Mr. Nodhor. I'll take care of it immediately. And now it's my turn, I think. Man, again, I feel like the new games take forever with the cross-examinations and stuff like that. But according to my notes here, the sun had gone down our way and it was dark. Oh, but Will and I were strolling along, gazing at the night sky, looking for a lucky star. Sorry. you can tell the difference. But start with guys to eternal happiness. Excuse me. Couldn't get you to answer the question. If it's a flaming bug that cut across the sky in front of us, it would sure lit up like a shooting star. And I see a shooting star, I would have made a wish upon it. Like, let low be an expector, I would have said, at least 3 times. Of course, with smog and everything, we couldn't actually see any stars. And so, you were trying to say that you a book no knife across the sky before you. Yes, sir, that's correct, sir. As long as shows the night sky in London and starlit, sir. It could seem like we're telling the truth. Then we saw the poor woman fall to the ground, so we went straight over to help her. Yes, you said that you went to a nearby police box to fetch another officer, is that right? That's why, yes. If I had been on Wall Street, I would have known exactly where I was going, of course. Don't feel bad, my love. You could expect to know the location of every police box on every beat. So what told me, boy? Only I sort of got a little lost on the way. Patricia, my darling, that's why I love you. Your terrible sense of direction is bewitching to me. Like, oh, honey, you got lost on your way to the bedroom. That turns me on. Oh, Pat! Oh, boy! Oh, please. So, I suppose I was gone for about 15 minutes. But like I said, my will was at the scene the whole time, making sure nothing was disturbed. I was off duty at the time, because a true Bobby's never off duty, sir! Never to report. That's correct, sir. I had my eyes wide up for the entire time. Never looked away for a second. No one else approached the scene. Never was removed for it. I can throw to that on Scotland's honor, sir. Really? That seems a little strange. I beg your pardon, so strange, sir. Seems altogether regular to me. This one copy of the Lion's Part was originally in the Gobbler's household. So the question remains, how did it find its way to the hand of the victim? Could you shed any light on that, seeing as you were at the scene of the crime the entire time? Aha, could be a different copy, sir. Just one of us happened to be born as well. That'd be one hell of a coincidence if it was. Even if it were possible, why would the victim be grabbing a book like that in her hand? As you can see from the front photograph, she had a bag over her shoulder. That's true, she'd be counting it. Well, I thought that book was in the lady's hand, but Mum was wife of the scene. Is that so? There's something about the statement that's not sitting right with me. There's 2 mysteries of how that knife ended up in her back and how that book ended up in her hand. There must be some common thread between them. Can I ask you something? Please, Mr. Loweson. Oh, yes, of course. What is it? You're dying us, aren't you? I could tell. What, I wasn't willing, I mean, what's she doing? Oh, the good old guilt tripping. Please, just because I'm a woman doesn't make my testimony any less viable. Where'd that come from? Holy, wait, like, what kind of, where that came from? It was like John Cena, came out of nowhere. You might see me as the wife of a policeman, but I'm a woman of my word, I am. I really don't remember ever suggesting that I doubted you. No excuses, I don't want to hear it. I mean, you're the one who brought it up. My voice would be heard. My lord, you will let me speak, won't you? Yes, Miss Bean, I will allow you to supplement your testimony if you so desire. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the sage one. I like this. The lord is very, very wise. but it's very loud and low. I heard that! I mean, is he wrong in this case? But Japanese man thinks a policeman's wife's word counts for nothing, does he? Watch out, son. I might let you get away with something like that, but my word will not. Do you know it, Mrs. B? Please, I humbly ask you to continue. What could she possibly be about to say? Yeah, I know. It's like, what else do you have to say? Okay, let's hold this then. Miss B, no one's questioning what you have told us. Lily! I saw it, I did. Believing I saw it quickly. The little Easter man with the whiskers and the funny coat bags sneaking away from the crime scene. And I know I didn't see as well. I didn't see any flying books or knives flying through the sky. All very clear. You also mentioned something about having a poor sense of direction. Oh yes, well, it's a little embarrassing, Willie. I'm always ending up at the wrong place when I've made arrangements to roam. He gets ever so cross.
Excuse me.
Constable B, is there a problem? No sir, no problem, sir. Did your wife's remark just now bring something to mind, perhaps? Well, in a way, sir, yes, sir. I was just remembering the same thing happened that evening, is all. You mean Mrs. P lost her way on the night of the incident? You see, I set off to find a police box in the next beat over from mine. But when she gone a bit longer than what I was expecting, I thought she'd be back inside 10 minutes, but my dog was gone a good 15. Oh, whoa, you're such a tease. But the reason I was so long because for a bouquet, silly, for bouquet? Sorry, what bouquet are you talking about? Yeah, we haven't heard anything about bouquet. Oh, it was a present for our wedding anniversary. Whoa, it's so romantic. He saved it up with failing and hot pennies he found in the goat while doing his rounds. Yes, how romantic. I've forgotten all about it until just now. And you, my darling? Yeah. But that was just between us. No talk about it to anyone else, darling. You have to promise. Really? Oh. What's that about? Constable B looks obviously troubled during that exchange. I'm afraid I can't offer any useful insight, Mr. Notterholm. Where's the bouquet? Any sign of a bouquet? But I'm quite sure of one thing. We have to ask Mrs. B about the bouquet. Mrs. B, this bouquet you just mentioned. I'd like you to add details about it to your testimony, please. Oh, really? Yes, I'd love to.
Hold it.
You mean you dropped the bouquet at the scene of the crime? Yes, that's right. I was so upset. When I went over, I saw it. It was a woman with a knife in her back. I was so shocked that I dropped the bouquet Woke ate me. It was a dark spot where the streetlight wasn't casting any light, so I didn't notice it at first. And then you went to the police box to report to the policeman whose beat it was on. Yes, and I came back to the scene altogether with a constable, you see. That's when I spotted my bouquet again. But the funny thing was, when I went to pick it up, it was nowhere near the victim's body at all. In case you need reminding, Mrs. B, the victim is not deceased. Yeah, let's make sure we don't. She's still alive. Let's not forget that. She lived. I saw flustered for a moment before I heard voice coming from me from the other side of the road. Your husband, presumably? That's right, silly me. I got over to the wrong side of the street. Although I'm going to blame the bouquet this time. I couldn't figure out how I got there, really. I can't. The case somehow moved from one side of Bob's world to the opposite. Curious indeed. Isn't it? But the worst of it is, I forgot to pick up the bouquet again when we left the scene. The beautiful words were bought me. With the exchange from the guy he spent so long collecting. But bouquet, perhaps you mean this size, solitary words? Oh, yes, that's it. The bouquet the world bought me for our anniversary with bits of change he found the go. You gotta show him that. Just a tiny bit. Maybe get a little of the last part. You're not Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You don't have to have long titles for names for things. Maybe just call her Woes. Tell us, Van Zeeks, where did you come by the flyer? According to the report of a police officer in charge of a crime scene investigation, it was found on the edge of a pavement in front of the Garbo household. In front of the Garbo's house? Although it's not noticed until morning as it lay where the street lamps cast no light. It was believed to be no relevant the case since it was found on the opposite side of a foofale. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Can I have it back now, please? Nope. I think for good measure, this word should be added to the court record as evidence. Oh. But it's a symbol of our love. I want it back after the trial. Do you hear me? I want it back. Good grief. Rest assured that I'll do my very best not to forget Miss Beat. I'll whip her husband's neck off. Okay, why don't we read these to make sure I present what I need to present of a correct statement. I think I would need to present it here. Okay, yes. You claim Constable Beat, there was nothing to report for 15 or so minutes you were gone the scene. But that can't be. What do you mean to say? In your testimony just now, Mrs. B, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of a crime with a policeman assigned to you that beat, the bouquet you dropped of the victim's side was no longer anywhere nearby. Yes, on the opposite side of Bob's road where the victim was attacked. But considering the size of the Meiji bouquet, if it's a songly solid blossom, could be so described. No doubt it's blown the wind across the street, back to the gutter where it belonged. God dang, you're brutal. Mango. But if that were the case, why didn't Constable B not testify to that fact? No one else approached the scene and nothing was removed from it. Constable B sold to that on Scotland Yard's honor. But the bouquet belonged to me. It has nothing to do with the case. That's why Ward didn't mention it, I'm sure. No, because sadly, it's not only you bouquet that we're talking about here. More than one thing in this case is mysterious the long way around. What are you talking about? Think about it. Besides Miss B's bouquet, there's Mr. Garbar's book. Mr. Garbar's copy of the Lion's Pride, which was thrown out the window by his wife. Well, it struck the pavement, the panel of a casement window and landed here on the west side of the street. And yet, this where the crime was on the opposite side. It was actually found here on the opposite side of the wood in the victim's hand. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we've heard, Mrs. Beat Bouquet should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime on the east side of the street. But in fact, it was west! It was actually found here on the opposite side of the wood in front of Mr. and Mrs. Garbo's house. There's no logical explanation for these things. Unless someone deliberately moved them. What are you trying to say? The way you're talking, it sounds like you think my word did something wrong. Don't listen to it! Whoa, that squatty Lou says! Gobble has come around. You might call it nitpicking, Miss Gobble, but deliberately meddling with a scene of a crime is a criminal offense. It's called, tampering. Tampering? Oh, it feels like I know that shit, Mr. Nodderholm. But the person responsible for tampering cannot admit to it, for a very so but compelling reason. Tampering? You barely heard a tone before. Tell me, my lone friend, who could possibly have cause to carry out such elaborate deception? Yes, that's someone who tampered with the scene of a crime that evening. All the evidence and testimony points to about one particular person. Where's the Bobby? Obviously, there's only one person who could have been. Constable Road Beat, it was you. What? A policeman? Member of Scotland Yard? Who would have thought a policeman would do something to break the law? What nonsense? Why would my road do something like that? No one's stray over my husband. No comment. No, Bobby works more tirelessly from the people of London. Mrs. Beat, you said in your testimony that your husband asked you to go to a nearby police box to fetch for officer on duty. For 15 minutes that you were absent from the scene, it's the only opportunity anyone would have to tamper with it. You make it up. It's all nonsense. It's all lies. What about the Japanese man with whiskers? I bet it was him. He did. If that was true, Constable B would have seen him do it. Oh. And forgive me for pulling it out, but when you dropped your bouquet, Mrs. B, it was after the defendant had fled the scene. Ugh. Well. First, you make an accusation about the landlord and his wife, and now you incriminate a policeman as well. Yeah, but your accusations lack one very important thing. You claim the crime scene was tampered with. But there's only one reason anyone would commit such a reckless crime, to hide something. That's right, he's right. But my husband and I just happened to be there. That's all. So why would we have anything to hide? It doesn't make any sense. You offer no more for this alleged tampering. Until you do. Your accusations are nothing but empty threats. Constable B had a very good reason for not. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Nodderholt, have you managed to solve this mystery? Oh, I have. Because he doesn't want the body on his beat, so he didn't have to investigate, so he can go to dinner with his wife. Constable, you have made a very serious accusation against a London police officer. If you are mistaken, I'm sure I need not to point out that your reputation's law will inadvertently be damaged. Well, I mean, I've only had one case. People just don't hire me anymore. With that stock warning in mind, you were not explained to the court the motive of his alleged tampering. Yes, my lord. The constable has come down with a case of honey. Hi, Ben. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. I mean, that's true. They're both very much in love. But I hope you're doing well today, Ben. Where the victim fell to the ground. This is where the Bobby had to cover up at all costs. What? Where the victim fell? You mean where she was attacked? It was a nice weekend, so I spent the whole day with the entertaining family. It was fun, but that was me yesterday, Ben. Because my sister had her bridal child yesterday, so like, I had to entertain family and my sister's fiance's family a bit, and you know, people like their friends. I have no idea who I always forgot the names of, but like, you know, the point being, like, I was a social bug for last day. I passed the fuck out yesterday, so that's why I didn't stream. But yes, I was very productive today. I got through Big Top, which I forgot how bad Big Top was. Like like, honestly, I think I mentioned this on stream before. Like, I have major problems with Rise of Ashes. Like, I think its biggest sin, is greater than anything Big Top has done. But Big Top literally has nothing, well, I wouldn't say nothing, but, like, barely any highs. Like, I won't even call them hills of highs. It's like, maybe a slight incline of highs. Well, Rise of Ashes does have some great things about it. So, like, oh my god, it was dreadful. Fuck for Cloud. I hate his testimony. Oh, you can't make him tell jokes, so you gotta be careful where you press him. Fucking stupid. Anyways. Stupid mobile clown. And for once, I do have, because I feel like everyone calls relationships in anime creepy. But like, I do have to agree the whole trio, Max, Galactica, Regina, Live triangle. Yeah, no, that's creepy because she's like the purest of all, like, beings of a planet. And like, you have two grown men fighting over her, quite literally fighting over her to get her affection. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is not the greatest. And this other stuff, like, yeah, but yes. I mean, I'm making awakening videos, I don't know, I'm talking about now. But yes, Big Top, not up there my favorite cases. Definitely a low. And what is a puppet? And she doesn't seem to care that it's a puppet. Which begs the question, too, if she thinks that Ben, funnily enough, Ben, same name, but if Ben was just Trio's friend, like, would she find it odd that, like, Ben is with Trio, like, 24/7? Like, you know, like, I don't know. But yes, that headache of a case. I mean, you could. I think honestly, there is a diamond in the rough, but like you have to rework so many aspects of that case to get that diamond. I mean, I'm not sure if it's my least favorite case, cause I'm looking at Do Destiny's, Apollo Justice, and Investigations 1. I'll be honest, those 3 games do have also some of my least favorite cases, so I don't know if they, like, how that would rank up against Big Top. But, like, oh. Because, I mean, honestly, I mean, because, well, what puts, I don't know. It's like, I like saying concept, but, like, I still don't believe that, like, police arrest a child shooting a grown man with a gun that would dislocate a grown-up's shoulder, and he comes out, like, I haven't watched the anime since, actually, no, we watched it once after it. It's been a while, but I do like that, if I remember correctly in the anime version, that they have a circus performers act out how Aqua used gravity to bonk the Wink Master's head, and the stupid cape catching on the bus is one of the stupidest coincidences of our time. And I think with Fratriska, I'm like, that's impossible. I need a physicist to see how that works out, okay? But anyways, I got through that. I start, farewell my turnabout tomorrow. But yes. What are we talking about? And also, Max is very unlikable for a defendant. Give me Matt on guard any day of the week. I would take him over Max. I would. Like, Max is also, like, so many of these characters are diamonds in the rough. Like, if it focused on, I mean, honest. See, like, if it focused on stuff like what you just mentioned, Ben, I think we could have had a good case. Like, for example, like, Max wants to push for Soka's performance to do great instead of just setting into, like, the routines. Okay, that's good. But, like, Max is a terrible fucking human being. He literally bonked one of them over the head, with a glass bottle because he wanted to marry I believe Regina was 17. But yeah, anyways. What we talk about? We told you have a face star, didn't we? On the pavement of Boulder Road, we saw it happen, remember? It was right here. As anyone didn't already know. But it's only what everyone has been led to believe. But in fact, it was in where the victim was stabbed at all. What? What? I'm beginning to wonder whether this Tomo's trial will end, Counsel. If that's your assessment, then of course I'd to know my Napoleonese friend. On the opposite side of the street. But that's the opposite side of the road? I don't understand. On the evening in question, I should have gone gum. I know I tried Dr. Pepper for like energy and caffeine, but man, I should have gone gum. Doing these voices actually is kind of pulling my vote for a tiny bit. Mr. Goblin spoke far directly from the open window above, and your bouquet, Mrs. Beat, never moved at all. What did move was the scene of the crime itself. Good gracious! Man, I really like the sound of his voice too. Van Zeeks, like again, my top 4 prosecutors, top 5, are they hard to rank. Like, cause I love Edgeworth, I love Fashiska, I love Godot, I love Van Zeeks, and I love Black Club. Those are so hard for me to rank. Like, if I ever do like a top prosecutors from Ace Attorney list, that'd be so hard for me. I can tell you who's last, and I can tell you like that much, but like in terms of like antagonist prosecutors, like that'd be very difficult. But these witnesses both saw the moment the attack took place. That's why I saw it with my own eyes. It was 5 o'clock in the evening and already dark. There was the typical London fog on the ground. When he saw the incident unfold and went to the victim's aid. But it's actually on the west side of Broad Road. No, that's not true. It couldn't have been. Constable Beat. The best. Yeah, Winnow. Well, he is an antagonist. I do like him a lot too. So if you throw him in the mix to top 6, like, that's very hard for me. I really do like, Widow's, character arc. I think it's very good. I think it's very excellent. But yeah, that's very difficult. I mean, I think I could rank it if I really think about it. I mean, honestly, I think Edgeworth would be number 1 because it's fucking Edgeworth. He's amazing. I love him. But like 2 through 6 would definitely be a battle. Cos would be even arranged for you to be absent from for a while by saying you for help. And during for 15 minutes you were away. He planted the crime scene. He moved all the things. Oh, and she was not dead too. So like he dragged a person's body who was still alive across the street. Cause I'm gonna fly, I guess he did not pick her up. He moved all the things showing the point of the victim herself and 4 books. He moved everything effective with pavement on the east side of Broad Road. Extraordinary. But the constable overlooked one thing. What? What did he overlook? For Bouquet, I presume. Exactly. Again, I love his sprites so much. They're so good. Well, prosecutor told the court just a few minutes ago about the discovery of the world's Bouquet. I mean, I didn't agree with Lone Van Zeeks. Calling that Bouquet, I mean, I know Woe did his best to buy that single Woes, but, I mean, that's not a Bouquet, but that's just a Woes. It wasn't noticed until mornings, as he laid there with the street lights cast no light. Yes, it couldn't be seen in the dark, obviously. Which is why it was only for Bouquet, but it was found in the original position of the pavement on the west side of the road. And that is the defense theory about what really happened that evening. How do you respond? Constable will beat. Very sorry. I didn't mean to nod off again, but I haven't slept properly in a month. Again, give this guy some sleep. Give him like a full mattress. I know those haven't been invented yet. Oh yeah, hold on. Spoiler alert for Fire Force Season 3. But, so there was a character. There's a character that can see the future. It's explained in Season 2, like, they can see only things set in stone, but it's 100% gonna happen. And then, like, randomly this episode, she goes like, oh, I saw that you, like, she told the main character, Shua, she's like, oh, well, I saw that you went so fast that you went into the past. And then he magically was able to go so fast to go into the past, when he arguably reached nowhere near that speed before. He just did. I mean, actually, no, he did. He did in Season 1. I take that back. He did kind of went very fast, but it's been a while. But, like, the introduction of time travel and stories and, like multiverse, all that stuff, I feel like it's been very casual. I know Fire Force the manga has been finished for a bit. But, like, the way it was handled is just like, oh, by the way, you can time travel now. Because I saw it happen in the future, so you can do it now. It's like, okay, well, then let's do it. Like, he had no plans on doing, well, it's a paradox, but, like, still, it's just, it didn't feel natural enough to me, if that makes sense. I know, like, story convenience, not everything is gonna feel 100% natural, but, like, Season 3 has been just floundering a bit for me, so, in terms of story, how it handles the comedic moments or the serious moments, etc., etc. Did I miss anything upon it? Oh, Roy! It wasn't true, is it? What that Lord says all lies, isn't it? I know it is, because you're the most upstanding, righteous man I know. Well, he's leaning forward now, so... I had a dream, a terrible dream! All the things I did that night. Everything came out. Everything exposed. Only it seems it wasn't a dream at all. Good golly! Yeah. Discovery corruption in the government. Well, police force. I mean, I guess that's part of the government. Order! What is the meaning of all this? Oh, whoa, why would we do something like this? Moving a corpse is a criminal offense, isn't it? She's not dead! She's in a coma. Have some respect. Wishing for victim dead should be one too. I mean, I don't think she's wishing her dead. I think she just doesn't think she's alive. There's a difference. Constable, explain yourself. Why will you do this? As a respected member of Scotland Yard, you do this to protect the good people of London Town. Here London Town. I can't say, sir. What? I really am ever so sorry about all this. For damaging the Yard's reputation. Oh God. who will fought for police would do something corrupt? For everything. I have a possible explanation for why, on that particular evening, Constable B felt compelled to move the scene of the crime. I can think of one reason. What? How could you possibly know? You, a foreigner, presuming to understand the mind of a Scotland Yard policeman. And yet, it is this foreigner who has uncovered the startling truth of the matter this fall. See, I like this judge. Not racist. I believe it would be beneficial to the court to hear this extraordinary young lawyer's theory. Counsel for the defense, if you please. Yes, my lord. Now then, I think you had better show some evidence. At once, my lord. England, Japan, it makes no difference where you come from. Human emotions are the same. I mean, that is true. That is true. It doesn't matter, like, okay, so Hololive for now is like a new concert. It's gonna be in New York. I'm not going because too much money. That's too much money. But the tickets have been scalped like fucking crazy. And I don't know what Bay's like fandom is called. Like, you know how Callie has the Deadbeats, Narissa has the Cherubos, etc, etc, etc. I don't know what Bay's is technically called. But Bay's fan base, a subsection of them, of course, bought tickets, and we sell them along Bay fans in like a Discord server specifically. And go like, we don't want any other groups getting these tickets. We want all this section being Bay fans. So, like, I believe it was like 10% of seats were distributed in that one Discord server. And when Bay found out, she was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like Callie, Kiara, like all the times is speaking out about the scrapping and all that stuff and how it's been handled horribly. Well, I mean, it has been handled horribly by Hololive and Cover. They need to do a better job with stopping scalpers. Because concert ticket scalping is ridiculous. I mean, it is the topic. But, like, I would think that Cover would have had something in place, but it's a mess. And I think I found a good because the tickets are, like, going over secondhand markets for, like, in the thousands. Like, it's ridiculous. And I think I have a fairly good idea of the feeling behind this man's action.
Take that!
It's this piece of evidence here, you see?
Objection!
What? It was outside this beat! That's bullshit! It was... Okay, that's bullshit. They should have accepted that. No, I'm angry about that.
Take that!
I am actually upset about... I didn't take that. That should have counted. I realize I'm a foreigner on this line. No, I need a break from this. We're taking a break from this. That actually infuriated me. Like, because the logic code, like, I'm not crazy on that, am I? That, showed the report that I took just outside of this beat, was good evidence. Am I crazy? I don't think I am. I hope not. Well, maybe I am. I've been playing some ass to do in my free time today. Because it got very hard for me to focus on lying so much. Because, again, I think I've definitely mentioned my hatred for lying. And, definitely doing it for as long as I have. And, for GX is driving me up for a while, but... Like, I get like editing GX. I mean, I might be sick of editing GX by the time I get done with editing GX, but I'm gonna enjoy it. But I'm sick. I'm definitely sick of scripting it. I was sick of scripting it very soon. When I started. Again, I'm not a big fan of lying, so yeah. I'm gonna get. Well, I tried to get Momailed. On when? What does that do? And what do you do? Oh, did I pass it accidentally? I think I did. Actually, no. I'm actually kind of saying play. I mean, it depends, of course. I cannot wait for the new Dragon Maid stuff, Dragon Ruler stuff to come to Master Duel. That really binds this deck together. Especially waves, Dragon Maid. That is like the ultimate get back your resource card, and you really off to the races. And it's like the easiest thing to summon. But again, it just needs to come to Master Duel. I sometimes don't like when Master Duel kind of goes out of vogue. Because we did the new Punk stuff. And but they go like, oh, here's like a Canofo stuff and Guilo B stuff that like came out like before this and stuff like that. I wish we would go more somewhere though. Oh well. But I want 100%. Because it's funny that like it was founded the day of Canofos was coming out. The same day that Animation Chronicles came out when Satoru's voice actor returned to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. That was hilarious to me. But I also think because he was from live stream VA for Supreme Darkness, because the YouTube get like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice actors to come on stream to announce new cards. So I would 100% think after the live stream or before the live stream, they got him to like record his lines. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that's a coincidence. I mean, might as well use him if you already got him. I mean, he's getting an XC summon, probably. Oh no, cool. Okay. First off then, I'm gonna activate Bonum. Discard. Blast him. No, summon Paulo. Activate Paulo. That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Because while I was hoping for, actually, no, Paulo's effect still goes off. I mean, it still sucks, but it's not as devastating. Because we want to put Chamber Grave so I can banish it to summon Wyvern. Then I'm gonna banish YouTube. Okay. We're gonna go with number 11, Big Eye. That's why if you effect fail on me, I'm gonna be upset. You're thinking hard. You got something. It can't be Inpo. It has to be Vivalo. Pitch blast them. You got the. Oh, you don't. Okay. You don't really want Strike Dragon in this deck. For its effects. You just want it for the sake of getting something in the grave. Because now I can activate White Dragon's effect. Add a Black Dragon. This is why Link 1's so stupid. Anyways. Banish. I mean, I could go. I mean, that won't win me anything. So, hold on. Let me think about this. Actually, for a second. Because if I do this, I can... Yeah, we can play around with this a bit. SP. Okay. We got the surrender. I love Big Eye so much. A walking brain control. But my problem with my real life Dragon Maid deck, and what I'm probably gonna run into here, is that I do not have enough space in the goddamn extra deck to do all that I want. I mean, I'm seeing ways I can improve my extra deck in my real life deck. But I don't still won't have enough space for everything. And that's kind of issue. It's like I don't have enough space. Cause you want 2 copies of like all 3 Dragon Maid futures just in case something goes awry. And so that's 6 slots taken up. You want at least like, you know, some Wake 7s, of course, if you're doing Dragon rules. Not a great hand. Or Kanaki, this is actually a really terrible hand. And I would be one person that would argue such a thing. I mean, this is legitimately the only thing I can do. It's not good. Well, I should say it's not good enough. Getting 2 tanks was not great. Oh, I hate you. I hate that card. That card's stupid. That card should be banned. Oh yeah, for OCG dropped the ban list today. They banned number 67. And that's the only hit I kind of want to talk about. I mean, they banned Appaloosa too. But Appaloosa's a horrible card that multiple negates per turn makes it very hard to play through. So that should be banned. It's nice to see them OCG follow suit on the TCG on that one. But number 67, you might be wondering, what the fuck does it do? So basically, it's getting K9, but furry police archetype. Because basically, if you get 3 or more materials on it, both you and opponent will roll a dice, and if it has material, you can basically pick one of the dice rolls to be 7. So you pick your dice roll to equal a result of 7. You will. Because if you beat your opponent, you can make sure they can't attack that turn and can't activate card effects. So you completely shut them out. Why would they make a call like that? I do not know. Seems very abusable. And K9 was the deck to abuse it. That card only has 1 printing of a TCG. I'm sure after this list hits, I'm sure people are gonna buy the shit out of that, because that set for us comes out in like a little over a month, because it's like the first week of August. I believe it actually is August 1st. So, yes. And then the whole live card game comes out July 7th. I mean, July 11th. And there's a card shop 30 minutes away from me. Different from the one I usually get my Yu-Gi-Oh cards at. If I do choose to go there for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, I might make that trip after work Friday to see if I can pick up the whole live product. And hopefully that would not be hard to get. Because I would like to open whole live cards. And have that be a fun thing to do on the channel as well. I feel like I'm so gonna lose this. It ain't funny. Like, I have no fate. No fate. Well, I mean, at this point, I might as well do this. I mean, if you get bounced it back anyways, it has to be to the graveyard. Sure, I'll bounce back your single. Your manga Blackwood Dragon. Oh, we're getting Chaos Max? Interesting. But I'm really starting to hate Scalpers so much. Like, Scalpers are ruining, like, trying to ruin everything. Like, video games, card games, concerts. What aren't they ruining, honestly? And, like, this video going around of, like, 2 guys literally sitting in front of Walmart's, like, card section, waiting for them to restock it. Probably to buy it out, and some guy's filming them. It's like, oh, look at Scalpers. How about you save some for kids, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, of course, I mean, I think doing those types of videos are silly because you're putting people on the spot. And, you know, it is true that there might be Scalpers. I mean, chances are they're all, they're just saying they're weighing, they're like that. But still, like, yeah, maybe, I mean, I get being assets to Scalpers because they're doing not a good thing. Like, I don't know, conversation when they're not bugging anyone, or like, actively blocking anyone is not good. in my opinion. I mean, the scalp was everywhere. Celebrity autographs, like there was at GalaxyCon when I went. Because like Lauren Bailey is like, I guess, doesn't come to my side of the states too often. So like there was like a group of people like getting her to sign like 20 things and go, and I like literally heard them talking. It's like, oh, we should get her to sign Trunks because she was the old voice of Trunks. Because like, oh, it's so much money, blah 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 blah. So they were planning to resell all that shit. And like, the issue is with that, Lauren Bailey was packed. Like, I was in that line for 4 hours. And I barely made it into the car because she wasn't there for the first 2 hours I was waiting. She was the last person I was waiting for. And like, these people were taking up so much space in the line because you had to fit in a certain amount of thing. I mean, they eventually get that up. But at first, when, you know, we were waiting before she got there, there were only like so many people being in the space. And they were like, take up so much space because they had a huge ass cart full of Funko Pops. Because, like, all the same Funko Pops, really. Because it was like, I forgot her So-Eo character, because she voiced the So-Eo character. I haven't seen So-Eo. But, like, they had, like, 6 of those for her to sign, because, you know, they wanted to resell them. And, like, I get, times are tough, you want money. Like, money is good, everything is expensive. Like, I feel like at some point, when you're taking fun away from people, like, how much of a service are you truly doing? For people. I mean, you were not doing a service for people, but still. Probably gonna give that to negate. Yeah. I mean, I'm not winning this. There's no way. But I can still try. Actually, I'm not gonna win this. I don't see a way through. But again, I can try. But again, scalpels, like, and my friend T has talked about like magic scalpels for a while, like how hard it is to get magic cards at the local Walmart, because like people line up there for card restocks to get the latest Magic the Gathering product. It's a bit crazy. Holy for... I just noticed the username. Holy for fuck up. That's funny. I know I talked about this. I am really an impatient diva. And I try not to be. So badly. But I am such an impatient person. I'm like Vuka Salt. I want it now. But I haven't kind of going goose or rooster, whatever technically. Well, I haven't seen any of the Winter Wonkas in forever, but like, legitimately, I was just, well, I think it doesn't help that I've been waiting for an art convention for like a year now. Definitely not gonna say the artist's name. But I think I'm kind of the going goose egg. Thank you. Cause I mean I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna think about GX the going rooster, but where's the laser Eggwich card? I mean there's an Eggwich card, but the Eggwich egg you know used the Eggwich sandwich. But like, I've been waiting for a commission for like over a year, and I think that doesn't help my impatience. That's not even a word, but we're going with it. Because, you know, I talked to the artist, and is it a state where I cannot... I only can ask for updates, because they have started working on it, a tiny bit. So, like, it definitely would be unfair to be like, oh, refund. I'm definitely not gonna do that. But, like, at the same time, like, I get circumstances come up and stuff like that. But it's kind of getting to the point where I'm just like, I ask for updates, you say, oh, it'd be done, like, you know, something would come up in a few days. It doesn't. And then I'm like, and then something happens, it's like, that's, like, I get it, but at the same time, like, you're wanting a business, and, yeah, I'm not particularly happy, per se. Again, I'm not saying who the artist is. Like, very good person, so I'm happy to get the money. But at the same, like, the heart is in the right place, definitely. But at the same, I don't think, it's just too much of a wait. And, so, like, when and I think that doesn't help, like, my patience for our commissions. Because, like, I was looking at, 2 hours I have ongoing. I'm like, oh my god, it feels forever since I commissioned them. I look at them, it's like, it's been less than a month. It's been, like, 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything, because that's too soon to ask for an update and start bugging people. Because I truly, like, honestly, I truly do not mind commissions taking a long time. If you are good communication and say, hey, I would get back to you in a few days, and you actually get back to me in a few days, that's fine. I had someone take about 4 months for an all commission, 4 or 5 months, but each time I asked them, like, hey, can I get an update? If we go, give me a few days, they gave me an update. Like, they were very good. And they go, oh, you know, after the commission was done, we go, sorry for the wait, you know, I hope this doesn't impact any future business practice. I'm like, you're perfectly fine. You gave me updates, you know, you were very, like, you weren't upset when I asked for an update, or anything like that. You know, communication was good. And that's kind of well, honestly, Ben, for the commission that's taking a year, it's to the point where you will have asked for money. Like, it's after the sketch. So, like, either way I would have paid. Either way it would have been paid for by now. Not saying that, you know, actually, 3-0 commission, I honestly, because we did talk about it, and it's been like maybe a week since I asked for a commission from you. But like, I'm not to the impatient part of my mind starting to like creep in on you yet. So you but like yeah, it's just kind of like, especially since work has been done, and it really is for personal. So it ain't like for this channel. If it was for this channel, I'd be knocking down that fucking door. I'd be real honest. But so this personal and stuff, and I get life hits hard. But shoot, like I don't. I mean, it's not like yet. But it would not be you. It would be me, 100% me. I'm a very impatient person. Like, and I like for our commissions, because of course I don't want to bug people like every week, but like, sometimes I feel like, for me, when I last talked to people, it feels like a month, but it's only been like a week. So like when I look at the DMs and see like one of the last messages, it's been a week. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna bug Ben when I last talked to him about the convention a week ago. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'll hold back. Again, that's 100% me. That's not like flawless or anything like that. And that's not to put pressure on you or anything, Ben. I'm being honest about how my brain works. I don't know why specifically. Well, it's for when stuff at once. It seems like it takes a long time. But for like, of course, everything else, it seems like time is moving slow. But like, yeah. So like, I do get impatient, and I do my best not to like bug people too badly. Because again, I know people have lives. I know people have things going on in their lives. So like, I know I try and be like a rabid person knocking down doors, and I'm getting off from that. And anything like that. No, this is gonna be a pain. I'm gonna hate this. I do hate this. It's gonna be the Ice Dragon. But yeah, it yeah, so but what's the funny thing about that one card Kaiba played in his duel against Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, oh yeah, we can use spell traps on each other's turns. It's like, you guys kind of always do that though. It's like, you guys do that always. What are you guys talking about? This is a funny hand, just because I have all these babies. Okay. I'm gonna activate Blasto. I mean, not Blasto, you know. Bono. Unless you got an Atch, which actually would be... Well, I know you got a Tier Armored card, but you do got the Feet Atch. That's actually not good. That's actually really not good. That actually kind of ruins everything. Well, we see. Because the nice thing about Ash is the fire type, so you can banish it for blasting. So Ash becomes more of an kind of an extendo a bit. Oh, you got rid of a terrible card. Never mind. Shit. Yeah, this is a terrible move. I have nothing else. Quite literally, so we get a slam you. I did 100 points of damage, that's the important part. But yeah, I do think... Oh, I also need to knock down that Kosh Bookstore's Doe too. Because I keep going, oh, what was the last update? Hold on. Let me read the last update. Hold on. It was, I apologize for the delay, but upon reviewing the inquiry, our team is taking the actual ETA. We waiting is publisher to produce a copy. That's what we're trying to work on. Go ahead and ask for a follow-up. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for choosing us, though. We appreciate the opportunity to help you with your course materials. Yes, sure, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX volume segments for my college courses. Please contact us again if you have any further questions or concerns. So, I need to follow up with that a bit more, because when was that? Shoot, I just got rid of it. That was the 14th. So, I mean, yeah, I'd give him a bit more time. I'd be a bit more patient with that. I just want to make sure I get that book for cheap. Because that is not, for whatever reason, that one volume is not cheap. I don't know why volume 6 of GX randomly is like a $200 book or whatnot. It's super hard to find. But it is. So, like, the fact that I found it for, market price is amazing. So, like, I'm like, college, Anderson College, please come through. I'm begging you. Be very helpful. Okay. I mean, honestly, another thing that would really help me is that, well, Chamber's Dragon made foam would really help. But, of course, we don't not have any yet. And chamber. Pitch chamber. If it times effect, banish it. Summon chamber. Activate chamber. Give a fusion. First, we're gonna go into Striker Dragon. My dad's watching NASCAR, so I'm not sure if that's why he's freaking out downstairs. Cannot tell you. I think I've set up a bit of a nice build. See, look, I want to add, like, IP and SP. Actually, I might do that. I don't know. Again, it depends on how I'm feeling about the extra deck of my real life deck. Because my real life deck doesn't have SP and IP in it. Always for blue eyes. I mean, it isn't always blue eyes, but okay, for the sake of it's always for blue eyes. Look how he shines. That's annoying. I mean, I would have liked to use the end pump, but oh well. Being machine go, interesting. I mean, it works for the deck, but it's an interesting choice because it's not like a social unless you pick the same card. Okay, I'm actually gonna banish this blue eyes because blue eyes really doesn't take too kind to banishing. So if I can get rid of Mr. Blue Eyes himself, that'd be great. Mr. Worldwide Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know what he has in hand, but if I can prevent him from triggering Spirit to do shenanigans, that'd be great too. Mausoleum goes off. I'm assuming they have Sage. Wait, what? I was not expecting Malefic, Cyboy, and Dragon. Not expecting that. I mean, show. Show. I mean, I guess it technically works. I mean, I could do this. Activate Notice's effect. Wingback Chambermaid. Activate Chambermaid's effect. Soch Hospitality. Go see you feel spell dependency. Yep. Self-destruct button, baby. You gotta love it. I mean, the guy with blue eyes from the deck. Okay. I mean, I could just straight up summon Paulo. After Paulo's effect. You got... I mean... Oh... You have no blue eyes. Unless you got something. Oh, you got one blue eyes. Huh. I mean, actually, that's good news in terms of destroy what you want. You not get actually because I didn't realize you had blue eyes engraved. Destroy what you want. Because give me SP Paulo Paulo. Cool. Paulo's effect is negated. Wait, why did Paulo get negated? Weird. Okay. We'll figure that out later. AK, we would never figure that out. Activate you. Yeah, send kitchen. See, this is where new Dragon Maid future comes in handy, because you need to banish one Dragon Maid with two Dragon Maids with the same attribute, but different with levels, one on the field, one on the grave. So, like, Music Hospitality is an instant featured monster, basically, now. Yeah, I mean, might as well. Well, I mean, it's not like I've drawn any of the dragon rulers, so I'm not sure if that really matters too much. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna... Well, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna link summon. Because it's just, yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. It didn't freak out. Oh no, it's negated because of... That's why Paul's effect was negated. Okay. I was not delusional. Not fully, anyways. It was for Destin why it was called. Okay, brain is working now. Activate choose effect. That's true. I didn't. And I love a Dragon Maid's effect activates on like everyone's standby, not just yours. So like you can just pop off if you so choose. There we go. Again, like I keep saying this because it's very much true, and I truly do believe this. Like when the new stuff comes out, this is definitely gonna be a better deck. Because the new fusion, basically, during the standby phase, fuses from banishment. So, like, you know, you would banish 2 cards to bring it out. You can use those 2 cards, shove them back in the deck to get a fusion monster. It is great with Coach and especially with Dragon Ruler, since you'd be banishing stuff left and right. So, like, that's gonna help out a ton. And, again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this extra deck. Because I really like the Link monsters. That's like the issue I'm wanting to get into my real life deck. I do not have the space for the Link, like the Link monsters. I mean, realistically, actually, shoot, I might. We see. Again, this is also actually. Is it out yet? In Master Duel? I'm not sure. I mean, I doubt it. Because I don't think any cards from Alliance Insight is out yet. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm sure I am. And we're about to find out. Because this is just straight up Dragon Maid support, basically. I mean, also branded, but who cares about branded? No, it's not out yet. So there's like another future card on top of like the Dragon Maid stuff you want one. And then like the Dragon Ruler Link monsters. I mean Xyz monsters too. Do you really need 3 of each house Dragon Maid cards? You need 2 of like house, and it's Shu. I believe you pronounce that Shu. Not sure, because just in case if something goes wrong and you need to summon one of these, you have the option to. And especially with a new Dragon Maid card. I have this in here just because, well, because I can't summon it yet. You need Chambers Dragon Maid foam and the new fusion card to summon this. But it's just though as a placeholder because I am gonna use it. But yeah, you need 2 of like each of the Dragon Maid fusions just as like backups, I feel like. Because I feel like if something goes wrong, it's like, oh no, I can't get to my house or my shoe. Kind of screwed. I mean, I could try running one less, but I have gotten situations when especially 2 houses. 2 shoes haven't really come out yet in my testing, but 2 houses have. Because when shoe negates, it returns to the extra inspection summon house, and that's how I kind of gotten 2 houses on the field. And house's destruction effect isn't once per turn. So like if you're bouncing a backlog of dragons, you know, you're destroying a lot of stuff. If that comes up. But anyways, I've been rambling. I am a rambler. But I do like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Is this for new ban list? Actually, first of all, Gold Blob needs to be free in the TCG. Changed my fucking mind. But I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Lego Indiana Jones as we're on our journey to 100% that game. I'm not sure whether it fully entails, but we'll find out, as we see the 1-0 across that screen. But then, Mo, cause I think I found silly. I was like, I've literally bought all the characters I can buy via, story mode, with the money I got from story mode. So it's like, it's only 2 characters left to unlock and buy. It's like, this feels silly to not like fully complete this game at this point in juncture. But it'd be a bit silly on my part. So there's that, and then more great Ace Attorney Tuesday. So again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you all next time.